All right, guys, it's your boy Russ, man, with the Born Ready podcast. We got my co-host Sam over here. We got a special guest, Saint from LA, man. So
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's
yeah,
poppin'?
man, it's crazy, man. I've been seeing this dude everywhere. He's been popping on the music scene, and it's only right for our first guest. We gotta have him in. So just introduce yourself real quick. Tell us, where you from. Obviously, you're from LA, but tell us about how it was kind of coming up in LA.
My name is Saint from LA. I am from LA. Mid city LA is the middle of the heart of the world, whatever, you feel me? Growing up here, it's a lot, bro. Like you just see a lot of different. We live in a melting pot, especially out in Los Angeles, California. So like everybody is on their own thing, and like you just gotta learn how to kind of like mend in different groups and stuff. And with me growing up, I went to an all-black kindergarten. Then I went to a predominantly Asian elementary school, and then it was Latino for middle school, and then high school was kind of all in the same. So like I've always learned how to kind of mend and mold in different groups and different areas of people and stuff. And I feel like that's just LA though. Yeah. And I got friends in the Valley, I got friends in Inglewood, I got friends in Santa Monica, like wherever you name it, it's like everybody knows each other. Even though this is a super big city, it's small. You feel me? So it's just a lot. Like you just gotta learn how to adapt out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can feel you 100% on that. It's like, and the cool thing about LA is like there's so many different parts and sections. It's just like LA is just so broad. Like I'm actually from Boston, and I've been here for about a year and a half, 2 years. Sam's from Detroit, and we've kind of like seen how crazy it is. Like the cool thing about LA is just the culture and just everything going on. Like, and it's so different. Like the Valley's here. You got Orange County, you got Long Beach, and things like that. But I want to dive into music as well, man, because I've definitely been checking out your music. I know you dropped the projects
Pimps Get Lonely too.
Yeah. But first let's talk about like how you really got into music, how it kind of started and kind of your influence, like people who influenced you and why you kind of got into that.
So music has always been in my family. I grew up in church.
Yeah.
So my grandpa, he was a preacher. He had a church and stuff. So all my uncles and my aunt and my mother, they all know how to play instruments. My aunt and my mother know how to sing. But yeah, I have one uncle. He plays way too many instruments to name. Like I'm saying, over 20 for sure.
Yeah.
And then my uncle, he plays the drums at church. And then my mom knows how to play the drums. They all took piano lessons, all that. So I just grew up in a church where my whole family was singing. My grandma used to make me go up there and do stuff in choir and stuff. But like the church is in Oklahoma. Word. So we were out here, so we used to only go out there for Christmas. So she used to just make me do that stuff during Christmas and stuff. So that's where music was like started. And then my dad, he always listened to hip hop and R&B and stuff. So just hearing the stuff growing up. And so what happened was in high school, it was my junior year, I had a homie who was making music, and his brother was his producer. His brother is one of my best friends and one of my long-term producers. I started it with him. His name is AD Cinco. They were making music. And so I told him, I was like, bro, I'm gonna come make a song just because, whatever. So we make a song. It's terrible. If you go back and hear it, the song is actually really terrible. But we made a song. We go to school the next day and everybody's hyping it up and stuff. I'm sure we probably got maybe 100 plays on the song, but like
SoundCloud days?
SoundCloud days, bro. SoundCloud days. And then kept going with it and developed quick. Like that's probably like I don't like doing stuff I'm not good at. I don't know if other people do, bro. Like of course you can learn how to get better at stuff, but like if I'm not good at something, if I don't care to do it, I'm not gonna keep doing it. So with music, I was developing really fast. And so I just kept getting better and better and kept getting more confident in what I was doing and trying new stuff, and eventually it just like became what I did. I didn't start taking it seriously for real until maybe 2019.
2019?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And it's like, I feel like sometimes, because I've been making music for a little while too, probably a couple years. And the thing about me, when I kind of like started making music, I remember my first song was crazy. It's like I almost didn't even drop the song.
You feel me?
Because I was so afraid of what other people were going to think about me. Like, oh, my mom's going to hear this. People are not going to fuck with me. People are not going to jack it. But it's like, I feel like the biggest risk is not taking the risk at all. So just like, I've been seeing your progress, bro, and just taking that first like step towards doing something is like the major key. Like so many people, like it is not just with music, just in life, they're just afraid to like take a risk.
But judgment, bro. Like everybody afraid of judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like who cares what other people?
Because at the end of the day, bro, like people, whether you're successful or you're a failure, they're still gonna judge you. Like I noticed that, like whether you make it or you don't make it, they're gonna talk shit about you anyways. So why would you? You know what I'm saying?
And what is making it?
Yeah.
Like, there's no true definition on making it, bro.
Yeah.
Just be happy with what you got going on, and other people's opinions will never matter.
Exactly.
Ever.
Yeah. What are some of the artists that like influenced you to really like, you know?
My catalog of music is very broad and very large. My top 3 artists will forever be J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. But dog, I listen to everything. Like, as far as R&B, I think I got Usher as number 1. Usher, CB, and then hip hop and rap. For sure, I listen to Jay-Z a lot. I listen to Kendrick a lot. That's my favorite rapper, is Kendrick. But if I went down the list, it would go on forever. Yeah. Nipsey, that's LA. Yeah. So I gotta throw Nipsey out there, rest in peace, forever. But yeah, bro. I like all kinds of music. Like, if you hear me during the day, sometimes I'll be listening to music from like the 70s, bro. Like, it's whatever.
Like the Temptations. Temptations sometimes.
Temptation.
Yeah. That's interesting. Who would you want to work with, man? Like, if you had an opportunity to like work with somebody today, like who do you think it would be?
Who can I pick that isn't an obvious yes? You feel me? I'm not trying to say no big name. I'm really not. I'm trying to really think about something else.
Or like, say like if you could go under somebody's wing, an artist today, like somebody who just mentor you, who would you want? Who would you choose? You know, for somebody to like take you under their wing and mentor you, or maybe like produce an album or a project or something like that.
I think I would say Cole. Mm-hmm. Cole seemed like just a super genuine dude, bro. Yeah. Like, a lot of people in this industry aren't that. Like, they might come off of that, but they not. It's just how the game has been and probably always will be. But like, Cole seemed like a super genuine dude. He seemed like he'll really sit there and process stuff with you, and he seems like he processes the world on his own. And for people like, if you don't have an understanding of yourself, how can I have you help me understand me? You feel me? So I think I would rock with Cole as far as mentorship and who could take me under their wing. Yeah. But I'm not just gonna solely like single it out to him. Like, there's other artists for sure. Yeah. But Cole could be number 1.
I definitely feel on that, and it also brings up like the discussion. I don't know if you've been seeing, but like there's been a lot of just people talking about whether to stay independent or sign to a label.
Oh yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I face lately.
How do you feel about that?
I talked to a couple of people. Everybody has their own opinion. I mean, some people say get signed, get what you can out of the label, then go independent. Some people say if you get to a point where you can leverage with a label, then you can stay independent. You don't need a label. It's just, once they start putting those dollars in your face, you gotta really process it, because then it's hard to say no. Yeah. Because then it's like, okay, I made money, right? So now it's like I'm on, I got signed, and now you can flex to all the people who doubted you and yada yada. But like, long term, bigger picture, if you can't negotiate a good deal and you can't get an attorney to look over that good deal, go indie. So right now we trying to figure it out. So right now we just working on building our leverage. Yeah. So we not really too worried about labels. Right now.
And that's dope, man. And something that I kind of looked into, it was crazy because the question was, there's a lot of speculation because they say that some artists would have never got as big as they were if they never signed to a label.
That's facts.
The thing
label
is,
pushes you.
Yeah, they push you. Yeah. Like all the songs on the radio, you already know this, but the songs you hear on the radio, the labels are paying for those songs to be played. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're kind of radio. Yeah.
The money that they're using to pay for anything related to you is money that you're gonna owe them.
Exactly.
So it's like, do you want the fame or do you want stability? Yeah. Like, so like, that's why people say get what you can out the label so you can get your name to a certain level and then you can break off. Yeah. But
sometimes people get stuck in situations where they can't do anything about it. I think it may have been Summer Walker. They were talking about how don't quote me on this, but they were talking about how she literally wasn't really getting paid for her projects because the deal that she signed with her label.
And that's crazy. Yeah. It's absolutely crazy that you sit there and you perform all these songs. Yeah. You go out on stage, you do X, Y, and Z, and then you don't make money off of it. Yeah. Like, how you gonna take what I created and then make all the money off it? It's slavery. It's slavery.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like every artist is different, but you gotta really you know, it really comes down to how much you believe in yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really have that confidence in yourself. And it reminds me. Did you see the Kanye documentary yet?
Yeah, I saw the first episode.
What'd you think about that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It's just looking at it for Kanye. It's like he was a producer, so like he already was in the game. They just doubted that he could rap.
Yeah.
You feel me? They didn't think he could be a rapper in the game, but he obviously pulled it off. So it was kind of weird just seeing it from that perspective. Instead of somebody just coming to the game as a rapper and trying to get on as a rapper, you see somebody who's already in the game as a producer. And it makes you realize how much people will still doubt you even when you have a whole resume of stuff that you've done.
Yeah,
like,
he's platinum.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm making you all these platinum beats, but you're going to tell me I can't rap. Like, it's crazy.
It was crazy because, that's what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't got a mic, so like you wouldn't hear me clearly. But yeah, this is crazy. Kanye is definitely a genius.
Yeah. It's just, to me too, like the thing that stuck out to me is, you know, I feel like people try and like talk you out of like your dreams and what you want. Like even for me personally, there's certain things that I want to do when people be like, yo, Russ, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's gonna work, you know, I don't see it happening. But the reality is with Ye, like he literally didn't care about what anybody had to say or felt about what he was doing. Like he said, yo, I'm gonna make this work. Like when he was performing at the label, he was performing what's that song? All Falls Down.
Yeah,
he's performing All Falls Down, and they were kind of like looking at him, not really taking him too serious.
They was on their phones, they was having a side conversation. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the most frustrating things as an artist is when you playing your music for somebody and they are either talking on their phone or just not paying attention. It's so like, and then sometimes they really do still be listening, but like you can't see it, so you sitting there playing your song, you like, what are you doing, bro? I go through that, and it's just so frustrating. So to be doing that at a label, you really gotta be discouraged, but he just pushed through.
Yeah, like
he made it work.
Because people try to play him and try to act like he wasn't who he was, but that confidence and belief in yourself will take you to that next level. And I feel like everybody, that's the biggest thing I got about that. And it made me just kind of realize, like, you know, you can't really worry about what other people think or say. If you know you got something and you have a vision for what you want to do, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But I want to talk about the album Pimps Get Lonely too. What inspired you to give you the name for that? What were some of the emotions you were kind of, you know?
At first, it was called Hours After Midnight.
Yeah.
You feel me? So in May 2021, I dropped an album called Reverend. My grandfather being a preacher, it was based off of that. The cover, he's on the cover with me. So Reverend was me showcasing that, because now like I've been doing this so long. Now I'm at a point where like everything has a plan and everything is processed. So like even this year, we had a whole year process. Like we know what's gonna happen next month and the month after. So I dropped Reverend, and that was a statement to show everybody I can rap. That's literally what I was trying to do. I can rap, I can storytell, I can be conscious, I can have a topic, I can have a powerful voice. So after that, it was like, let's not forget that I can make hits.
Yeah.
And a lot of hits, if you do the research, are about love, about women or whatever. So when we started making the second album full of hits, I was talking about women. I was talking about being a young dude in Los Angeles and stuff that we go through as young niggas with women and life and XYZ, right?
In LA, if you're not from LA, man, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of distractions out here, man.
There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of distractions. But like, as it started to formulate and stuff, the name popped into my head, bro. Pimps Get Lonely too just sounded like gold, like. And then there's a whole thing around actually being a pimp that we not even gonna touch, because that's not what I'm saying. But like the title and the name just flow so perfectly. I just knew that it would be bigger than just an album title. Yeah. So now we got the merch rolling in and stuff, and people loving the merch and stuff. So I think I hit with that. But the whole point of that album was just to come with hits. Yeah. It was to come with hits to show people, because like I sing and rap. Yeah. So the first one was more about rapping and show people I can rap. The second one was to show that I can sing. So it's a lot more melodic songs on there and still rapping on there. But it was definitely just to show like, have fun with this shit. And no one can fuck with me when I'm having fun with it. So now I'm sitting on Reverend and PGLT, and it's like, whoever has a question and whoever wants to hear something, I got something for any room. Yeah. So it was kind of a bounce off of the two albums. Yeah. And I was working on both of them around the same time, closer towards the release date for Reverend. I focused more on that one, and then right after I was getting on this. So I think the intro solidified on PGLT. That was made in 2019. Yeah. So 3 years ago. Yeah. But I'm happy with what I'm getting out of it. We just gonna keep on pushing it, keep on progressing. But yeah, it was definitely just to show that you can have fun with this and still make hits.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, music is supposed to be like expression of like emotions, what you're going through, or just like kind of just maybe telling other stories. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to be able to just freely do that. How was like your recording process? I know every artist is different. Me personally, like for me, I don't really make songs unless like I have to go through something to really, you know, really get in the studio like that. But everybody different, you know what I'm saying?
And sometimes when I have writer's block, I gotta just go live.
Yeah.
I gotta go live life, bro, and not even worry about the music, because then new stuff will generate. And I travel a lot and stuff now, so like I'm starting to gain more stuff to talk about, and you kind of just gotta look at life from a bird's eye view and start to really process that stuff when you need something to write about. I mean, as far as the recording process for me, I'm thinking about music 24/7.
Yeah.
So, I mean, dude, like, I used to work at Jersey Mike's in Sandwich Place. So I used to work at Jersey Mike's. I used to be in the back washing dishes.
Oh,
and
I used to do the same thing at Friendly's.
If the lyric would pop in my head, I would start, I'll pull my phone out with my wet hands and I would start writing my lyrics on my notes. And then it got to a point where at Jersey Mike's, you got these tickets where you write the orders. So if I was in the front and something popped in my head, I'd get a pen, I'd write orders on tickets. I probably got like 20 tickets at home of just verses. So that's one way. I just start writing what's in my head. And then secondly, I let a beat roll, and whatever flows, you start to record it, and then it becomes a song.
That's crazy. I was working at Friendly's and I was a dishwasher too.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when I was there at work, I used to come up with these crazy elaborate ideas, and I used to be like, out of all places, I'm at work washing dishes and I'm coming up with the most creative ideas. Like,
because you don't want to be there.
You don't want to be there?
You're thinking about how can I get out of here, bro? So then you just start thinking about and plus, like, you just sitting there washing dishes is like honestly very peaceful.
Yeah.
If you really just sit there and wash dishes, you can play some music, watch some TV, but washing dishes, you could get a lot out of your head.
Yeah.
Same thing with driving. I just don't like to drive, but same thing with driving.
I don't know. I like driving.
I like driving. I can't have somebody else drive me.
I hate driving. I get driven all the time, bro.
I love driving.
I would definitely be one of them chauffeur niggas. I'm not gonna lie.
Chauffeur?
Yeah.
That's the driving. I love driving. For me, when I get on, I don't know about LA traffic. It's crazy. People say LA traffic is crazy, but I've barely ever gotten stuck in LA traffic.
Have you been in New York?
Wednesday.
Huh?
Have you been in New York?
Yeah, but
I'll never drive in New York.
Yeah.
You can't move.
Can't move nowhere,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I went to Manhattan one time, and I don't know. I didn't like how overpopulated it was. For me personally,
I thought it was cool.
You thought it was cool?
I think it's cool. It's fast out there. I thought LA was fast. It's fast in New York.
New York, like I was like, it was what I think. Well, I think I was with my ex that I was dating at that time. But we went to New York, and you know what I'm saying, we seen everything, and I was over there just like, you know what I'm saying, everybody walking back and forth. I'm like, I just wasn't jacking it. I mean, New York is dope though. But I feel like just like, I think I was in Times Square. I think it was the tourist areas.
Bro.
I think that's what it was.
Times Square hit me, bro. That's the first time I ever felt like a tourist going anywhere.
Yeah.
Bro, because we were at a Broadway play. Yeah. We were seeing Tina Turner on Broadway. And then we walked out and we made a left. And then we were in Times Square, bro. It was the craziest thing. I swear that was the first time. I've been places. That's the first time I ever felt like a tourist. Was in Times Square. All them lights and stuff. Like, it was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
They got that window that has like 3D commercials.
Bro.
That's crazy.
It's dope. It is dope.
It's fire. It's fire. I just can't do with the rats. I don't think I can do it. I can't.
Yeah,
if I see more than 2 rats, if a rat come near my shoe, bro, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good. That's not my thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I definitely need to go back to New York soon. My brother goes to NYU. My twin brother goes to NYU. So,
does he?
Yeah.
Okay, I got mad homies at NYU.
Yeah, I think I peeped a couple mutuals.
Yeah.
Go to NYU.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know J-Walt.
Yeah. I owe him 2 songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, J-Walt.
He from the Bay.
Yeah. My brother was like, you gotta meet J-Walt.
He hard. When I was out there, he actually performed at this small little like birthday party thing in the backyard. But he performed and his shit was hard. I was like, hey, bro, we got to tap in. Like,
I've been hearing a lot about J-Walt and couple. I think there's this other dude. I forgot his name though. I think it's something with a Z or something like that. I don't know.
With a Z? Who? Eyes?
Eyes?
Oh, that's my brother.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's kind of light skinned.
No, yeah, that's my brother. I talked to him last night.
Yeah.
He's in Germany right now.
Yeah.
So he called me at
I think it's like Raging something.
Roaring 20s.
Roaring 20s.
I performed for Roaring 20s. Those are my guys. Like, that's really my partners. You know the Elevate events? It's kind of like the DJ from that used to do Roaring 20s and stuff, so it's all family. But yeah, he called me last night. He was in Berlin, Germany, because that's where he's studying right now, studying abroad for this semester. It was like 5 a.m. This nigga was at a rave or some shit. He was calling me like, bro, look at this shit, and it was crazy. But like, that's my brother though. That's my guy.
Yeah, man. It is crazy. Oh, it's crazy how that is. Like, it's such a small world. Cause I would have never knew that you knew them, but I think I just speak to mutuals. I'm like, they probably know each other somewhere. You know?
No, I've been with him a lot these last 2 months. He just left.
Yeah. But yo, I want to talk about the parties here in LA, man. Everybody, I don't know if you follow on the gram, bro. Everybody he be posting a lot of parties and stuff like that. I want to know, like, cause I used to throw events too. Like, how do you throw a legitimate banger? What goes into it? Cause I see you been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what goes into that?
A lot of times, my favorite parties didn't have the most people there. A lot of times, my favorite parties was just when everybody's enjoying themselves. I will say this: the people at the party make the party.
Yeah.
The people at the party make a party. Even if a party is weak, you decide to say that it's weak. You could go and have fun at a weak party.
Yeah.
Like anything, with anything in life, you choose how you go through it. You know, so I think to make a banging party, just make sure that you got your security in order.
Yeah.
Have some little food or whatever, some liquor for the people that drink. I don't drink, but and then it's all on the people. So you just gotta know fun people.
Yeah. You said you don't drink?
No, I don't
That's
drink.
crazy.
I don't drink.
Do you smoke?
Smoke. Nah.
You've never drunk or smoked before?
I've smoked before, but I don't. I've done it maybe once,
Yeah, that's dope.
Nah, but all my homies do.
Yeah.
But
so you're just a sober one, you just be chilling?
I be a sober
just
one.
Be high off
that peer pressure.
He be high, just be high off
pressure not seeing me, bro. You talking about how you gonna peer pressure me to do some shit I don't want to do, bro?
Facts,
No.
Nah, to be honest, it's crazy because I never smoked. My mom's probably gonna see this and be like, yo, bro, da-da-da. But I never smoked or drunk until I got to college. You know what I'm saying? Cause
that's what a lot of people told me college was gonna be the time when I finally lost it.
I mean, he's still good. Yeah, and then it's crazy.
Yeah, it got me.
I didn't get drunk until like I think it was like 2021. It sounds crazy. I know everybody looking at me like, yo, that's crazy, but I never did. And then I think I went to I think I was probably with Sam. I think it was with these guys. They got me, you know, drinking whatever, and I was like, yo, this is crazy.
How you feel about it? How did you feel about it?
I mean, I feel like having a couple of drinks is cool, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people, it can become a safety issue because, you know, a lot of people are kind of weird and some people don't, like, you know their limits. So
I know people that get drunk and be like, I'm never doing it again, and then do it again the next weekend. So that's why I just be asking, like, how does it feel?
It feels cool, though. Like, it's literally, because I haven't been drinking for that long, but when I'm lit, I just feel like, I feel like I'm a confident person. But you feel way more confident. Yeah. Like if there's somebody where they say the girl something like, yo, what's up, da da da. You know what I'm saying? You just feel mad confident.
It scares me too, cause like I'm confident.
You're
already.
confident. I can
say
tell.
what I want to say, cause why not? And I hate that feeling of not saying something and regretting it.
Yeah.
So I'm confident. So like I just feel like off the juice, I don't want to see that guy, bro.
You don't want to see him?
Nah, I don't want to see that guy. Plus everybody looks at me for control and stuff, and if I'm not in control, I don't know what's gonna happen to my people, so I just make sure I'm on my toes.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Have a drink or two maybe, or just a drink, but
Shirley Temple, that's my go-to.
Shirley Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. That's dope.
Henny Coke. Yeah, basic Henny Coke.
See, I don't even like Coke. You throw some Henny in there, I'm really not gonna like it.
Bro, honestly, I don't know. I like Casamigos. Yeah. Yeah.
Casa, that's popular.
Casamigos.
I just bought somebody some Casa yesterday.
Casamigos, I'm not gonna lie. You only need like a couple shots and you good.
Drunken nasty scenes, right? You got the Casamigos. You
Drunken nasty is crazy. But now the Casamigos, man. If you know what I'm saying, the Casamigos, that's what it is.
It's gonna be a fun night.
Yeah.
They getting free advertising. Bleep out every time you say Casamigos. You feel me? Bleep that out. You get some free ads. You get them free. They gotta pay you to say that. Don't. Yeah. I'm just playing.
Yo, I want to ask because I've seen you've been posting a lot. I've been seeing these phrases. I think it's funny mover.
That's L, bro.
That's L.
I'm gonna give my guy his props,
Good
bro.
credit.
L came up with that. I think it was 2018.
2018.
These my Valley homies. They put me in a Snapchat group chat called the Funny Movers. and shit been going on since, buddy. And I was new in there, and now we the top funny movers or whatever. You feel me? Like, yeah, bro. Funny movers is a movement, bro. So being a funny mover is like you moving funny. Like people gonna see you, they're like, damn, you a funny mover. How you get here, funny mover? Or like. Yeah. If you pop up and you posting a story out in a different country, you a funny mover, bro. Like, how you gonna move like that? Like, it's viral, bro.
Or viral scenes.
Viral scenes is what we on every weekend.
Every week?
Every weekend is a viral scene. It's gotta be, because, like, what you doing if you're not doing a viral scene?
Viral scenes.
Viral scene, funny movers. What else we got? What else you want to know? Finding all the lingo.
Yeah, I've been seeing it, bro. Like, I've been seeing it, bro, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Every weekend, I've been seeing viral scenes, funny mover. And that's
we flopped on Friday. So Friday we threw an Airbnb.
Yeah.
My homie told L, throw an Airbnb. L called me. We invite everybody.
Yeah, we didn't know yet.
The ratio was probably like 25 girls to each 2 dudes.
Damn.
So we want to break it down 1 to 15. But 1 to 12, my math was all 1 to 12 and a half. But yeah, bro, we had about 200 people there. I want to say maybe 30 people were inside the house when they started having us kick people out.
Yeah.
So then outside in the front, we had 200 girls, maybe 30, 50 dudes, and
ratio was perfect,
and we got shut down in the first.
So I knew you was doing your thing out there. 200 girls.
No, I wasn't doing my thing because I was a part of the hosting the party. So I was too busy trying to figure out where everybody else could go. So we had a bowling option, we had a UCLA party, we had a USC address, and then the club. So we were just trying to make sure everybody had something to do because it made us look bad when we had to shut a party. You never want to be shut down.
Why did you get shut down though? Like I peeped that and I was like, damn, because I was actually about to pull up, but
internal issues, man. I guess the guy didn't understand when he told us to make it a viral scene that it was gonna really be a viral scene and you were gonna have 300 people at the Airbnb. Like if you ask for it, you'll get it. But he didn't understand it, so they made us kick everybody out. Yeah. But we gonna make up for it today, actually.
Yeah. What is it today? It's mansion scenes?
Today is the redemption from Friday. Shout out to Amari Bailey. He got a mansion, so we gonna go ahead and turn up today.
Yeah, we did.
And fix what happened on Friday. Hopefully we can keep the ratio scenes up, you know. But we gonna let a little bit more of the homies come in tonight. We gonna go.
We'll be in there, you know what I'm saying? Viral scenes. A whole lot of Born Ready in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where I'm going after this. Straight to the B&B. Make sure shit on lock.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm gonna be there tonight, man. I'm gonna be sober though.
You gonna be sober?
I'm gonna be sober.
Do what you want, man.
I got some midterms coming up, so I'm not gonna get too crazy.
No school tomorrow. Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
President's Day.
President's Day. You feel me? Spend some presidents today. You know what I'm saying?
Or did you still want to do a freestyle?
If y'all want me to freestyle.
Call it how you see it, seeing is believing. A lot of y'all gon' wanna hate without a reason. Drop the ball and then complain when I retrieve it. Gave my all and what remain was the completion. Started off a piece of niggas fast a piece. You gon' always be on trial when succeeding. Took a while now, I see how I should treat it. Any shade you throw at me, I'ma leave it, I guess. Yeah, okay, I guess, okay. Look, yeah, double up. A lot of y'all rappers in trouble this season. I swear there's already enough of us. But shit, if you're eating, my nigga keep eating. If not, I'ma serve up another lunch. Brunch in the villa at 21. My ceiling looks like where the thunder comes from. Too many call me they number one. But I don't call back, so they call it a dub. Throwing their feelings and throwing the subs. How you just growing, you doing too much. Catching your feelings and still throwing subs. Maybe I'm too much a critic to judge. Maybe I'm too celebrated to love. Maybe I'm too fabricated to trust. Any way you throw it, I'ma leave with, I guess, 100%. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Okay, I guess. Let's keep going. Nah. Yeah. This ain't what you want. This is what you shouldn't do. Shouldn't step. Shouldn't egg your homie too. I was left with one option ever to be the best. Of finding carpet suitable. Every test surpasses how I used to do. I am not one of the niggas you used to know. I know my worth and I know my work. Will stay explain with nothing but the truth. I hop out the plane. I hop out the coupe. I hop out the stain. I hop in the booth. Popular things on our way soon. Popular later in a bad mood. I was on a high note. 2020 planning for the year to blow. 3 projects ready for the push. Been barely overlooked. Doing promo. Negative comments come with a boatload. I never been opted out by no hater. Just go me up. Niggas just told me.
Bro, this for on the spot, that was fire, bro. Not gonna lie, that was heat. Cause some artists, bro, some people they rap, but their performance is just like difference. You know what I'm saying? But I could tell you could really perform.
Bro, it took a while.
Yeah,
it took a while. From when I first started to now, it definitely took a while. And it was more just about confidence and actually knowing your lyrics, bro. I had a struggle. It's crazy. I write every single song I've ever recorded, but remembering that shit, bro, sometimes it's hard. Yeah. It's sometimes hard, yeah.
There was one time, the only time I ever performed live, actually there was 2 times. There was one time I did alright, and then there was another time I had a big ass event. Like, it was crazy. I had like a couple hundred people there, and I performed this song. It was called Elevated. I think Zach remembers Elevated. He shot the video. If you need any videos done, DM my boy Zach. I am Zach B. He's crazy with the visuals. But, you know, he did the video and everything, but I remember I was performing, and the song is very high paced. I mean, fast paced. It's kind of like the beat was kind of, what's that song? Regulate? Yeah, Regulate, right?
Regulate.
Yeah, it was like a remix to that. Like, it was a remix beat. Somebody kind of,
By Nate Dogg?
Yeah. Oh, so it was like, you know what I'm saying? Dun, 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 but it was kind of fast paced. So my lyrics was fast, and I was kind of rapping, and I was out of breath. And it was, bro, people were looking at me like,
fucking up live, bro.
Yeah,
it will wake you up.
It will wake you up.
I messed up once. Somebody put me on the spot and they wanted me to freestyle, and I didn't know what the hell to say, and I messed up live before, and that will make you fix it, or at least me, bro. Like, I can't go out like that.
I mean,
I can't have people staring at me and then fucking up.
It was my own event though too. That's the fucked up part.
It was an event.
But I made like 3 bands that night, so I was okay.
You made 3 bands. I made 3 fans.
I mean, I made 3 bands that night, but I'm not gonna lie. When I got off that stage, like, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really it made me really think like, yo, if you're gonna do music, you have to take this shit serious. I feel like there's a lot of people that like the idea of being successful in something, but you gotta really put in that work. And it made me realize like, yo, if I'm gonna do this rap shit or like do anything, not just music, you gotta like actually practice it. Cause I didn't do a rehearsal, I didn't practice. I just got up on that stage and I was confident, and I got a reality check. You know what I'm saying?
With anything that you're doing that represents you or anybody around you, you gotta practice.
Yeah.
You gotta that's some people's first impression.
Yeah.
And music itself is super vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
So you already in a vulnerable state, and then if you mess up in that vulnerable state, it can really mess with your mental.
Yeah.
So like with music, I feel like any artist up and coming, on top, whatever, should always be on their P's and Q's.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of stuff we don't see. So like with up and coming artists, with artists that are already out and stuff, they practice.
Yeah.
They really do practice. They have rehearsals. They practice with the lighting, audio, everything is practice. So it's not like they're just stepping out there and naturally being as in order as they are. Like, no, practice has to go into anything that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Yeah, that's definitely a major key, because, literally, like, when you get, like, even when you're playing sports, basketball, like, if you're not putting in that work, you get exposed.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, you walk around campus with your head high talking about you a hooper, and then you go to the game, you ain't dropping no buckets. Like, come on, bro. And you know the girls charting for you.
The girls, right?
They
watch.
watch.
I'm saying, you're looking at the stat sheet, man. So, yeah, bro, I feel like anything you do, you gotta step. Yeah. And that's another reason why it's like, if I'm not good at something, bro, I'm not stepping out doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get better at it first before I come out to do it.
Yeah.
But there's also, I'm gonna just put this out there. You can't wait until you're perfect at anything.
Yeah.
You gotta just do it. Mm-hmm. And then you'll get better. Because if you wait till you're perfect, you'll be waiting forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually factual.
Yeah, everyday progress.
Yeah.
Every day.
What's the goals for 2022? Like, what are some things that we're gonna see Saintfrmla accomplish?
More shows, more expansion. I say that no more music should be getting dropped, but I'm a freaking fiend to drop music, and I just like putting stuff out, and I'm always making new stuff, and it's hard to sit on new stuff, because like people hearing the old stuff, and like this hard to be like, well, guess what I have coming, right?
Yeah.
Definitely just more expansion, more shows, networking, and just building the brand and the legacy, because even though as young dudes we got a lot of time, sometimes I feel like if you let time get too freely, then you lose it. So like, it's really just hopping on the ball now, and like really pushing everything.
Exactly. And I don't know about other people, but I feel like sometimes, I don't know if anybody can relate, I used to feel like so pressured, like time's going against me.
Yeah.
But the reality is, like, we have all the time. We just got to figure it out. Like, so I don't know. I feel like part of that may be social media. You're seeing everybody kind of flexing on the internet, but nobody's really posting their failures. So we kind of get caught up in that type of life where we're just looking at highlights all the time, but there's a lot more to
Social
it.
media is very false advertisement. Yeah, and they have you thinking you're not on your stuff, when really the people posting this stuff, they not on their shit either.
Yeah. Yo, have you got into like modeling or acting?
I've done modeling, acting. I've been interested in. I mean, as a kid, I did a couple calls, but nothing sold or anything. I actually have a video when I was doing something at like 3 years old, and it was for acting for a commercial or something. So we up there, and I don't know how it became, but she started playing the beat to "We Playing Basketball." I think it was that one, or that's what I was rapping. I started rapping, bro, at 3. It's way I never I never thought I was gonna be making music and stuff, and like we find these old videos now. It's like, damn, signs kind of pointed to it. But yeah, I mean, I've thought about acting maybe down the line.
Bro, because what I've seen is like a lot of people who make music, like they do acting and modeling, and it all helps, especially in LA. It's kind of like when you're putting yourself out there.
YouTube too.
Yeah, YouTube too. Like all that stuff kind of helps because you never know. One thing may blow up. You may blow up off one thing, and then now you use that thing to blow up in everything else.
I just kind of get stuck on the fact that like I need everybody to know that I'm a rapper.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not this, I'm not that. Yeah. I'm a rapper. So like sometimes I don't want to sway in other lanes. Yeah. Even though it really would help. Yeah. But I'm not Saint the model. I'm not Saint.
Exactly.
Like I'm Saint the rapper. I'm a rapper. Like, that's what I feel.
Nah, exactly. Yeah. And that's dope, bro. I feel like you gotta just stick with that. You know what I'm saying? So once you really pop, everybody can be like, yeah, that's Saint the rapper. Yeah. Then everybody like, yo, come do this, come do that.
That's part of the expansion. Like we trying to figure out still. Like even like performing here, like I know when new people or people you're not familiar with perform, as people out here, maybe it's just out here, we have a fixed expectation that the person going up is going to be trash. Yeah. Like I don't know if y'all feel like that, but if somebody's performing at a party and we don't know, we like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like what's going on here? So like it's also figuring out like how do you come out as new. And you gotta leave an impression that people aren't fresh with you about it. They're like, oh, like he's seasoned, like he's really in his bag. Like we trying to figure all that stuff out, but yeah. Yeah.
Did you always have that level of confidence?
I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, I know in like middle school I was like 5'2". I was a little nigga. All my friends were like 5'9" and shit. Mug, bro. I was a little nigga with big feet, bro. I was like 5'2", a size 8 shoe. And in high school, I mean, I was probably like 5'5" around freshman, sophomore year and stuff. But like,
now you're like, what? Are you like 6'1", 6"?
I'm like 6 feet. Yeah. But I was never like shy in the shell. Like I was always a class clown and funny nigga and shit. So like, confidence has always been there. It's just grown a lot. But there still are situations where I find myself less confident and I gotta nip that in the bud. Yeah. But yeah, I mean confidence is something that you can build. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Saintfrmla, man.
That's me, man.
It's crazy. But yo, man, I was also gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh, I forget. Damn, I actually forgot what I was gonna say. That's crazy though. But yeah, man. I feel like we're looking into music really, you know, the game is just gonna keep developing. I just look at it like it's crazy how we went from the 90s to 2000s to 2010s. What do you see the game in like the next like 10 years? That's what I wanted to ask.
I can't even fathom the next 10 years of music. If you just look at how much it's changed from 2010 to 2020, I don't think anybody could have guessed that it would be like this, and it's only going to keep changing. Certain people think that it's going to revert back to a more classic, as far as rap style, and honestly I think there's going to be just new sounds and new technology that's going to make music sound even more different in the next 5 years. And it's just keeping up with that or actually being ahead of it. Yeah. So a lot of times I'll be trying new stuff and, you know, it might not sound cool or it might not sound like what you're familiar with now, but it might actually be the next thing. So it's like experimentation and all that stuff is going to play a big role in the future of music. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to go in a good direction. Right now, I kind of feel like it's a little bit oversaturated. Yeah. But, I mean, that's what popular stuff does.
But yeah. Man, it was great having you on the podcast today.
I appreciate y'all for having me. Y'all got great energy. For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Saintfrmla, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out his music. I'm gonna put links to his songs and his Instagram below.
Saintfrmla everywhere with no O. Saintfrmla, no O.
And yeah, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode. That was fire.
That shit was hard, bro.
Yeah.